You wake up before dawn, when the sky is still a deep indigo and the world feels unfinished. The air inside your small wooden house is cold, and your breath turns into pale mist. You are 26 years old, but the weight in your shoulders belongs to someone much older. You live in the colony of Virginia Colony, where tobacco is both salvation and trap. The land you farm is not truly yours. On paper, it belongs to the British Crown. Across the ocean, in distant London, a king rules who has never seen your fields. His name is George II, and you pay taxes to him whether harvest is kind or cruel. Every morning you step into the fields before the sun fully rises. You check the leaves carefully, searching for rot, worms, or signs of drought. If the crop thrives, your family eats through winter. If it fails, debt collectors arrive before spring. Years ago, soldiers marched through your lands during the French and Indian War. You did not fight then. You repaired wagons and delivered supplies. You saw a battlefield once after the smoke had cleared. After the war, Parliament demanded payment for victory. New taxes followed: paper, stamps, tea. In taverns, whispers grow louder each month. Someone reads words inspired by Thomas Paine, speaking of independence and common sense. You are not a scholar, but you understand fairness. You work the soil. You bury neighbors. You raise a child. Why should distant men decide your fate? In 1775, gunfire erupts not far from home. You hold a musket for the first time with shaking paws. You join the Continental Army, led by George Washington, who is not yet a legend, but already carries heavy responsibility. Winter at camp is harsher than any season on your farm. Hunger tightens your stomach. Illness stalks the tents. Still, you remain. In 1776, word spreads of a declaration written in Philadelphia. The document proclaims that all men are created equal. You wonder what equality truly means. The war drags on for years longer than anyone expects. Friends fall. Others desert. But eventually, in 1783, the war ends. You return home older, quieter, and thinner. America is no longer a colony. You build a larger barn with your own paws. You teach your child to read by candlelight. Years later, you hear that Washington has become the first president. You sit on your porch at sunset, watching fields that are finally part of a nation rather than an empire. You are not carved into monuments. You are not painted into grand historical scenes, but you are the foundation beneath it all. This is your life soil under your claws, frost on your skin, smoke in your lungs, hope in your chest. And though history may forget your name, it stands firmly on your shoulders.